of my signs. We got Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Cancer. What's up? This is Lindsay. Hello. Real quick, if you could click that subscribe button and that like button. So today we're going to do get your shit together spread. And then I'm going to pull some oracle cards. I do want to say really quickly, my site is launched. I have chosen to mesh both. This might be kind of loud for you guys. I have chosen to mesh both my Gypsy Starseed site and put it into my Clarity Couture site. So you can now go to claritycouture.com. It will allow you to purchase specific decks that I use. For instance, you will be able to click in the description below. If you click the link for the Rebel deck, it'll take you directly to my site, and you can purchase this deck if you want it. I'm going to do that with all of the decks that I have the ability to do that with, because some of them are kind of hard to find. But the ones that I can find and list for you guys, if you want to purchase the decks for yourself so you can do your own healing, that's going to be available to you as well. My soon-to-be 12-year-old loves the Rebel deck. It's his favorite. So, all right. Is there anything else? I don't think there is. Oh, yeah, you can also book readings directly from my site there, as well as get some... There's my free scripting course, as well as my other courses that are there. Basically, it's a hub for everything. So that's just, I just wanted to put that out there and make it easier, because I had way too many sites and links and I was getting confused. And so anyway, let's get started. As my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ascended masters, and my ancestors, please help me to set my ego aside so that I can get the collective, the message that is in my highest good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Or that is in their highest good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that was really weird. Not really sure what happened there. So we're going to start with Gemini. So let me just write down a few things here. All right, so Gemini, the first question is, what's the fucking problem? What's the problem for Gemini right now? You're being shady. And that is going to be mirrored back to you. Your problem is what you are putting out is going to come back to you. Why are you about to lose your shit? You're not doing something that you need to do. There's something that you aren't taking care of. It's feeling like you're avoiding some sort of soul work, to be directly honest, Gemini. This isn't like anything matrixy. It's like the way you're living is inauthentic to you. And this is your sign that you need to realign. Like, this is what, right now, this is your sign that you've been waiting for. How can Gemini get their shit together? Or how can they keep their shit together? Excuse me. You need to start focusing more on you, Gemini. You're so out of yourself right now. Earth signs can do that. That's kind of like their default. They gotta like fight to get, a little more connected, whereas we are usually more connected, but what I'm hearing is you're not connected and you're not grounded. So like you're all over the place. Like imagine a balloon when you let go of the thing and it just goes out, the air goes all over the place. Like that's what you're doing right now, and that's how you're being seen. What's the benefit of keeping your shit together, please, Gemini? What's the benefit of Gemini keeping their shit together? Ear itches. It's like right by my ear. I wonder if that's like how a dog feels. What's the benefit of Gemini keeping their shit together? Good things will start to happen for you as long as you don't let these issues mess you up. Because right now, you're not making choices that are in line with what you want to bring to you. And these are all orange. So there's a lot of sacral energy that's coming through that you need to listen to. How can Gemini ensure that they don't lose their shit again? Stop caring about things that are not in alignment with you, that do not have anything to do with you, that are none of your fucking business. Like, stay out of other people's business if it has nothing to do with you. Like, if you are not a factor in something else that's happening with someone else, stay in your lane, focus on yourself. You know where there's never traffic? In your own lane. Straight up. Yeah, you need to question the motives that are driving your intent. Like, you don't understand why you're doing what you're doing. You're running from a default mode of, like, trauma, and it's not just hurting you, it's hurting other people, and people are seeing you in a really glamorized light, is what I'm hearing. There's, like, an incomplete lesson. You feel the shift, but you have no idea what's happening. It's because you're not listening to your higher self. Like, you are literally the balloon that's been let go, and it's just blowing all over. That's all I keep seeing. And it's a red balloon, if that makes any sense to anybody at all. Like, there's, yeah, like, the red is, like, root chakra, right? So you really need to ground your root. Hella. Root, solar, and sacral. Root, sacral, solar. Excuse me. I want to get all in order and shit. I don't even know where those cards are. Let me grab those. The frustrations felt are not due to external forces, but projections felt towards self. Yeah, so you're like out here trying to be somebody that you're not, and you can't play the part anymore. It's got you falling apart, man. Like, you literally, I'm seeing like a character falling apart on stage, like, you know, when they're supposed to be doing like their big monologue, like just completely losing their shit on stage. Like, it's with something you're working towards, is like, the more you work towards it, the more you fall apart. Yeah, it's a lot of energy coming through that you're not dealing with. You're literally ignoring it. No message is a message. There's too many cards there. Recognize the power held within. You need to call on that power every day until that power is your default mode. Because right now, your default, where you stay, where you live every day, is not who you are. And it's literally breaking down, breaking your soul down. Sorry, all the other signs, I wasn't told to get up and grab the chakra cards like I'm being told for Gemini, so. Hate the guy, it's not me. What other deck? Do I have another chakra deck I'm not, like, aware of? Whoa, okay. Gems. All three of these cards have to do with the crown chakra. All three of them. Crown and the third eye. Like, you're blocking some sort of intelligence right now. And like, there's education, like, knowledge of self that from past lives that are trying to come through that they cannot come through because of your perception where you are now and your lack of flexibility. Yeah, you got flexibility on both of these, like lacks of flexibility on both here, and it's causing you to self-evaluate things like way off. So, all right, physically, to connect yourself, do like 100 squats a day. This has nothing to do with your body. Squats connect you to your root chakra. I don't fucking remember why. I just remember it being squats being one of the main ways to like reconnect yourself. And then doing yoga every day. Like, I want to say like twice a day, because you're outside of your body and you're disassociated from it. Like, it's like how most people with trauma are disassociate. You have completely disassociated from like your entire soul. Like, I don't know if you've seen that movie Soul, like how those little things like get so into the matrix that they like start to walk into the sand and then they just end up turning into these big scary black blob things. Like, that's kind of where your soul is right now. You need to connect, like hardcore connect. And if you can't get into all the voodoo, like hoodoo, like yamadama, like I'm hearing all these weird words you don't want to say, like you're not trying to get there. Okay, cool. You're not in it. You're not in it. I get that. Do some fucking squats. Every day, do at least 100 squats, okay? The perks to this is your ass will look better. You'll get rid of cellulite, and we're almost in the time where you want to wear shorts. So tell yourself you're doing it for your body, but what's actually happening is you're going to connect. You're going to come back down to earth a little bit, and that's what needs to happen. You're, like I'm saying, that balloon flying all over the place, okay? All right, next we got Libra. What's up, Libra? So I'm just going to talk to you while we shuffle. I don't know if I'm going to do the chakra cards for you. I was specifically told to get up and do the chakra cards for the Geminis. These readings have been kind of cool in that I've just been kind of giving the messages out. Some of them have healing messages. Some of them have been given action steps to like towards working for self and healing self. Some have not. So whatever you get is just kind of what's going to happen. Okay? Okay. Libra gang gang. Gang 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 gang. Alright, so it's gonna be the get your shit together spread. Boom. Alright, what's the fucking problem with Libra right now? You need to loosen up. Trying to control everything. You can't control anything. You can't control a damn thing. Stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person, just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. You. Spend time on you. That someone worth it is you. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. Alright? You might be like a little tunnel vision on some shit that doesn't serve you. Listen. Whatever you're tunnel visioning on, has whatever that is checked on you today? Oh no? Bye-bye. That is no longer here. It is no longer here. Nope, not doing it. Alright, why are you about to lose your shit, Libra? Why are you about to lose your shit, man? Because you tunnel vision on some shit that doesn't fucking matter? Get to stepping. I'm hearing feeling froggy, leap, bitch. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. That's like Bay Area shit. Alright, yeah, you need to stop obsessing. That's why you're about to lose your shit. Rebel. Go against what you normally do. You are loved. You're here for a reason. Don't fuck it up, okay? You're not the center of the universe. Like, whatever you're obsessing about it's more like ego run. All I know is I obsess about my hair every time I do these fucking readings. It drives me insane. I can't even look at myself. I'm like, I'm just gonna do the reading. So sorry if it's sticking out, because I won't get the reading done. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Libra. Alright, yeah. You're about to lose your shit because you're forgetting your worth. And you're like trying to fall in line to somebody else's narrative that does not fit your beautiful ass. Do you? Okay, yeah. How to keep your shit together, Libra. Stop sleeping so much. I feel attacked. Personally, I feel attacked. You're like, why? Like, why do I want to wake up before 1 p.m.? No, but you know how we are. I'm not gonna lie, I have been sleeping in a lot. Like, if I just sleep until this time, I don't have as much bullshit to worry about. But that's because you're, like, obsessing. Okay? We sleep a lot when we're obsessing, and the only time we can stop obsessing is when we're sleeping. And even then, we might be obsessing there, too. You know what I'm saying? Alright, what's the benefit of Libra keeping their shit together, please? What's the benefit of Libra? Oh my god, Libra, stop. Just stop. Do you hear me? Just knock it out. Get outside and move your sexy little ass. Your body's pissed at you. And then, like, the get some sleep card came out reversed. So, like, okay, that's what... set your alarm and get up in the morning and start a workout routine. Let me write that down. That's your healing for today, Libra. Set alarm. Like, you want to make that your first thing you do. Start. I have to, like, write it in random spots because, like, I used all this space. Alright, how to ensure that you don't lose your shit again. Like, Gemini just got doing 100 squats every day, not just to be nice looking, but because it connects you with your root chakra. So, Libra, I would suggest that for you, too. Start a workout routine and then do those squats. Oh, wow. Alright, yeah. You're hurting. Somebody hurt you. How to ensure you don't lose your shit again? Is this just me? Or is it saying, like, stop talking to people that could possibly break your heart? Because that's how I do that. And it just says, you know, like, they broke your heart. Fuck them. Stop talking, shut your mouth and listen. So it's like, no, okay, it's, you were warned about that. You were warned about it. And you ignored it. Come on. Come on now. Quit playing. Quit playing. Acting like you didn't hear what your guides were saying and you were like, I really like bubblegum. They were like, don't do that. Like, don't do that. And you're like, this coffee's actually really good. I mean, I don't understand why you guys won't want, are you sure you don't want me to make you a cup? And they're like, are you even listening to us? And you're like, no, not really. This coffee's too good for me to listen to a damn thing you're saying to me right now. And they're like, bang head here. I mean, I'm definitely not a Libra sun and moon, and I definitely don't resonate with this at all. Alright, Libra, please. What's up with you and Gemini not having any flexibility, huh? None. You're not being adaptable. Like, and if you are, it's compromising what's actually important to you. And you have, like, no open-mindedness. Like, they want you to do some yoga, bitch. Do some yoga. Do some yoga. Yeah. They want you to literally get the broom out and sweep away old energy. Clean your shit and do some yoga. Sweep your floor so you can do yoga on it. Yeah. They'd be out here today, like, a little bit bossy. A little bit of Rita's what I need. A little bit of Tina's what I see. I don't know where that came from. Mama number 5. Now I got that song stuck in my fucking head, and I'm not gonna play it. Do you want to know why? Because they're doing these checks when I try to upload this shit to YouTube. And if there are any copyright checks, they freak out, or maybe they'll block the video. I don't fucking know. So there's no way I'm playing Mambo number 9. Psych AI, I got you. Okay. Unconditional love for another begins when there's unconditional love for self. You are not going to get unconditional love from anybody else. You should stop looking for people outside of you. Stop dating. Go and heal. I'm looking at this card right now. Do you see this card? Like, literally, away from people. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now it's time to give to yourself. My guides just be out here making me pull cards that I see. I'm like, oh, let's pull this one. What's this one say? All right, guys, that's literally all I have for you. I love you. Okay? I fucking love you. Start a workout routine. Start working out in the morning. It's gonna help you. Alright. Next we have Sagittarius. What's up, Saggy? Yo, I literally have Mambo number 5 stuck in my fucking head now. Where did that come from? You know, this is the type of shit that sucks about channeling, because, like, that's the song that you hear it and you have to listen to it all the way through at least once, and it's stuck in your head until you hear it. And like I just told Libra, I'm not going to play it because there will be copyright issues because they're doing copyright checks on every video now. The censorship is real. Okay, so we're gonna do get your shit together. One of my favorites. It's fun. This is literally just a Tuesday, right? It's just a Tuesday. I'm totally put together, Sagittarius. How about you? You got your shit in the line. Just out here doing the damn thing. All right, what's the fucking problem with Sagittarius today? You're not eating your fucking vegetables, Sagittarius. Eat some green shit, okay? Stop eating all that meat. I'm hearing red meat. Take a break on the red meat. You know that shit causes cancer, right? I give a fuck what they say. They'll tell you anything as long as you keep eating it. And it's not everyone else's fault, it's actually yours. You're a grown-ass adult and you need to stop blaming people for your problems. And that's why you have an issue right now. It's because you won't hold yourself accountable. Woo! Gross. Hate that energy. Ooh. Anyway, why are you about to lose your shit? I have no censor today, so this is probably going to trigger everybody. You're about to lose your shit because you need time alone, and you can't have time alone. I'm getting like, you like have things you have to do. Like there are places that you're meant to be and shit. How to keep your shit together while you're slowly losing it. I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you, I swear. Okay, I'm laughing at you, I'm not gonna lie. Been there. The energy is, it's like, it's really ego-driven right now, Saggy. I'm not sorry. I'm gonna say what I feel. Y'all are very... What's the fucking word I'm looking for? Judgmental is not the word. Hearing judgmental, pushy, my way or the highway. Like, you don't give a fuck right now. How to keep your shit together? Avoid love. Unless you're giving it to other people, stop looking for it. Because right now you're not healed and there's like, you're like, no. Like, that's fuck boy, fuck girl energy for sure. Like, this is like healing time. Healing time. And I can say fuck girl energy because I've been a fuck girl, okay? Spent my 20s in Vegas. Yes. I was probably the woman that your mother warned you about if you were a man. Alright? So I've been there. And I recognize the energy because I lived in it for a while. And it's fuck girl, fuck boy energy as fuck. But I'm gonna keeping your shit together. I don't know, I'm in a mood right now. But you know what? I'm picking up on your energy because I'm a Heyoka. This isn't me, this is you. Get the fuck out of your heart. Get out of your ego. Or, sorry, get the fuck out of your head. Get out of your ego. Get in your heart. Like, okay, you're being this way because you were too in your heart. You're being this way because you feel like you were too nice and somebody hurt you. Like, you're bitter. You let some shit make you bitter instead of better. Bitch. Want to talk about that? You're gonna roll your eyes and act like this doesn't resonate. Hey, what's up? I got fire in my rising. We can play. Let's go. I'm double justice. Boo boo. Let's see it. I'm gonna say it how I see it. Alright, how to ensure you don't lose your shit again, Sagittarius. Be authentic. Stop being inauthentic. Seriously, because it's going to come back at you. Straight up. Everything you're putting out will come back to you. And that is a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you're acting as a human. What kind of human you're being. I'm getting saucy as fuck, like, annoyed, like, it's 3:33 as I say this, by the way. I'm getting real saucy. Like, you're blaming other people for where you are, but you continue to make those choices, like, doctor, it hurts when I do this. The doctor, don't do this. Yeah, don't do it. Okay, that'll be $1,000. I want to have his job. Oh, man. fuck? Okay, there's a 22 here. I'm hearing. I don't prescribe to the twin flame shit. Yo, okay. The reason that you're like this is because you feel like you lost something, like another person, or like you had a devotion to someone or something, and there was a shift. And you can't even see how blessed you are because you're just so focused on it, and it's got you out of sorts. It's just a mirror. Whatever happened is just showing you what's unhealed within you. Oh, okay, you're just gonna flip back in there like that, huh? Your innards, that's such a gross word, are shown outside of you. You need to recognize the power that you have within and call on that power every day until it becomes your default mode. Right now you're like acting really poor me. Like I'm getting an energy of like, you may not be saying this shit out loud, but you're definitely feeling it. Like that's You gotta detach from what no longer serves the highest good. You're holding on to shit, mad about how it turned out, not taking accountability for your actions that made that a whole reality for you. And you need to remember that self-love never allows for feelings of inadequacy because your soul knows that you're whole on your own. So until you can get to that place of being in love with yourself, with your life, where you are, what you're meant to do. Sorry, I just got really distracted because what's happening here? Oh, I put them back wrong. So, yeah, your whole perspective on things is like completely the way you're perceiving it's completely off. It's skewed. It's like you're looking through a really dirty mirror. You're seeing dirt from like a while ago. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So like you're focused on things never changing or where you are in a way that I feel like you might even be blaming someone else. They want you to stop trying to rush things. And imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, which creates room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. Like you have all of this old energy that you're holding on to, Sagittarius, that is causing you to feel this way. It's got you kind of in a loop of being bitter, not better, bitter. You can't detach from it. It's like your mind is controlling you, and you should be able to control your mind, and that takes conscious breathing, consciously every day or every moment of every day. The intent is to breathe in the present moment and just feel gratitude. Like you have to connect to your body, and I don't feel like you're as disconnected as Gemini was, which I was seeing like a balloon flying around after you let it go and the air just kind of goes out. But you're close to that because you don't see that your focus is keeping you there. Alright, Sagittarius. I hope this helped you. It's kind of all over the place, but whatever. Not my job. Alright, next we have Leo. What's up, Leo? You guys, it's like you're really excited for something, Leo. What are you excited about? Something's happening for Leo. Excitement. I feel excitement. This is your get your shit together spread, Leo. the first card. The question is, what's Leo's fucking problem? I heard not enough champagne. What? I literally heard not enough champagne when I said, what's Leo's problem? Okay, get it. What's the problem with Leo? That's a good problem to have. First world problem, for sure, but good problem to have. It's Leo's problem. Leo have any problems? Leo chilling right now. Alright, you may be forcing something, Leo. Like you have an idea of how something is going to turn out or how something should be. And I don't think that you realize that it might be coming off as whining to some people because you're so in your head about it and you want it to be exactly this way or exactly right or whatever it is. It's kind of like it's giving an energy of like thirsty energy because you're so engulfed in the outcome. High intention, low attachment. Hyla. Okay, I'm hearing Hyla. High intention, low attachment. I write that down for Leo. If you do things with high intent and low attachment, it cannot control you if it does not come out a specific way because you did it with an intent of love. Not really sure who needs to hear that. But why would Leo be about to lose their shit, please? You're giving too many fucks. You're checking out things outside of you, maybe comparing things, comparing others. You need to stop doing that and just focus on you. Anytime I see myself kind of spiraling as an air sign, I try to pull myself back in and see what I can do for the collective. So I'll do like lots of readings or something like that. Like anytime I'm going through something of my own where it's like, yo, this is really dumb. Like you need to put yourself back in perspective. So I always try to help and give to others, especially when I'm feeling a particular way, because the energy of giving to another with no intent of anything back to just give, you know, just because you are at a low point and you're like, wow, you know, I have so much more than another person and I'm feeling this way, so maybe I can do something that will help another, right? That intent with no attachment to an outcome is a type of rebellion that they really don't teach about. Because it's like you don't want anything from anybody. You're just trying to provide an energy and give love, and that's fucking powerful. No one can take that away from you. No one can leverage that against you. It is just what it is. It's just love. It's just a high intent. So I'm hearing that. How can Leo keep their shit together? I'm hearing that you have the ability to help a lot of people. Maybe not speaking your truth, because now my throat chakra is like all off a bit. How can Leo keep their shit together, please? Make better choices that are in alignment towards what you want. Because you know that at the end of the day, you have to figure it out on your own. And you may or may not have people there to like literally give you a hug. But it's like some days you feel like you just need somebody there to give you a hug. I'm somebody that, you know, I'm away from my family. So I don't always have that. So you have to like be that for yourself. Is basically what it's saying. It's like you may not have that accessible to you right now. Some of us are like, you know, separated from our family and stuff. So they want you to be able to figure that out and be that for yourself. Like I literally just had my mom say the same thing. You know, she's like, you got to be that for yourself. And obviously I knew that, but it's just nice to hear, you know, like you got to be that for yourself. So make choices that are better and better alignment to being what you need from another for yourself. Like I'm hearing be who you are, be who you needed when you were a child. Because you're basically what you're doing is you're reparenting yourself out of trauma and into a blissful life based on your focus and your thoughts. What is the benefit of keeping your shit together? You're able to see things clearly. You're not you're not seeing things like your head out of your ass, you know. You're realizing that you're amazing and you're talented. The world needs your power. They want you to use your voice. They just don't want you to use it for dumb shit. So there might be a need for you to detox. I'm not hearing from like dietary things, but like detox from like people and things that get your mind into a lower vibrational state that doesn't allow you to make the choices that allow you to be there for yourself, if that makes sense. Rewind it. I don't know. Okay. How to ensure you don't lose your shit again. How to ensure. Focus on what you can focus on. I'm getting that's your money right now. Don't be afraid. Try new things when it comes to your career, okay? Happiness is a choice was the card that was flipped right over there. Okay, choose happiness, it's a choice. Like being sad and upset and terrified or whatever, all of those are choices. So like I'm hearing like make better choices for your day-to-day living, like your peace of mind, right? Like don't make a choice of being sad if you know that it's going to fuck you up for like a week because it's going to take you that long to get yourself out of it, right? Fear is ego-based and ego lies because it lives in fear consciousness. Like it will have you doing and saying and thinking things that are out of alignment with who you are and what you need to be doing because fear, right? There's no value in giving attention to what you do not want. Abundance consciousness is needed. Get into finding gratitude for things that you love every day. Start a gratitude journal. Write out things that you're grateful for every single day. And understand that you have the ability to sweep away things that no longer serve you. But again, you can't stay focused on those things thinking that they're going to go away. Right now, they just want you to be fully present in the moment and take it one day at a time, like straight up, because it's so intense for you that it's getting overwhelming. Okay, you know, we love you guys. Next, we have Aries. What is up, Aries? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? This is the Get Yo Shit Together spread with the Rebel deck, which you can purchase. If you scroll down into the description, I've got a link of it to my site where I have a lot of the decks that I own now available for you guys to purchase. And I did try to make the prices cheaper than like Amazon so that you get a better deal. Love you guys. I want you to heal and get a good deal. Alright, Aries, what's the fucking problem? What's the problem with Aries? What's the problem with Aries? You need to get more sleep. You might be a little grouchy. You might be kind of being an ass. Because you need to get more sleep. You know, whatever you're thinking about, you need to wait on it because it's not the time to do it. And I think that might be why you're losing sleep. Like you're thinking about something and it's like, it's just not the time. Like just let it go, let it flow. Okay. Like you can't control the way the world is. You can't control the way things are. That is a false narrative that they sell to us so that we will work every single day and not chill. So just whatever it is you're thinking about, just don't do it right now. It's not the time, all right? Divine timing is really here. Like it's out here, okay? So divinely aligned time. Why is Aries about to lose their shit? Why is Aries about to lose their shit, please? You may be sitting inside too much. You need to go outside. Your body wants you to move around. And again, whatever you're thinking about or worrying about, you need to stop forcing it. You need to just allow it to come to you, because it's the more you focus. Here's the problem. Here's the flaw of attraction. The more you focus on that bitch not being there, the more that bitch is not coming in, because the only vibration you're putting out when you focus on something not being there is the vibration of lack. Physics says that if you only put out a vibration of lack, the only thing that can come back to you is lack. So you have to trick your mind. You have to literally live in the end, as Neville Goddard says, which is basically being the version of in your mind, being the version of yourself that you want to be before it happens, so that you can pull that energy into you. Otherwise, you'll work as hard as you want, but if you've got that vibration of it's not here, it's really hard, I don't deserve it, I'll never get it, there are 1,000 people who are better off, better served for it. All these thoughts that you think to yourself are affirmations. You're affirming all of this shitty stuff to yourself, and then it's becoming reality because that's what you then believe. A thought, okay, is just a thought until you put it on repeat. And then, after it solidifies, it becomes a belief. You have these beliefs that are really not serving you. You got to get out of them. Open your mind a little bit, okay? Because the way that things were and how we've always been taught that they were doesn't apply to the fucking world we live in. Have you seen the world we live in? I literally saw a commercial from Droid about getting a shot so that your phone will work. Like, they're literally giving you shots, like an Android, like, it's, you can YouTube it and look at. So, no, we're not meant to live by the rules that we were taught 20 years ago, because the rules don't apply anymore. They're fucking turning people into robots. What the fuck? Literally, that's what it is. And they're not addressing it or talking about it because, well, we'll leave that there. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to get my channel shut down. Let's just say that shit is something that's being ignored because of all the other shit that's happening. But when you look at the fact that they are literally putting who knows what into human bodies so that you can simultaneously work with your phone, what the fuck? That's weird. That's not normal to me. Like, that's some 100 shit. Like, straight up. So you just got to understand that what your beliefs are don't apply to what we live in anymore. And you can apply those beliefs to the world we live in, but you're going to continue to see this frustration because it doesn't align. The energy just doesn't work, you know? It just doesn't work. How can Aries keep their shit together? Yeah. You got to stay out of fear. All right? The fear is created to control. Fear is created to control the masses. And if you're fear run, you're not thinking with your intuition. You're not thinking with your third eye, probably because your pineal gland is calcified. Totally cool. We all have to decalcify it at some point. But if you're so fear run that you don't care about connecting your mind, body, soul at all, you've already lost the game. Like, I hate to break it to you, but thinking that everything outside of you is what's going to change your life or make your life better or whatever is on the path of already losing, because everything comes from within. The world without is only a mirror of what you're thinking and what you're holding on to and what you believe. Literally, you can change all of this, but you have to have the mental mind power to do so. So many people fall into those defaults of fear and not wanting whatever they're fearful of to happen, not realizing that the thought is energetic, but the minute that you pair that thought with the feeling, it becomes magnetic, and then you become the source creator you are, and you pull what you do not want to you. It's a pain in the ass, I know. That's why meditation is so fucking important. That's why yoga is so important, because yoga is the first step to shutting your fucking mind off that has been conditioned, that has always got something in front of you, non-stop. What is the benefit of Aries keeping their shit together, please? Like, you're not being authentic with who you are, and that's why you feel the way you do. I'm going to just say this. If you're spending every moment of the day avoiding spending time alone with yourself, you need to ask why. because there's something within you that you need to heal, that you are terrified of looking at, that's causing you to look at everything outside of you, all the way down to like not getting sleep and shit, not working out, not connecting your mind to your body, like letting yourself stay disconnected because you don't want to address what actually needs to be addressed. And until that gets addressed, nothing outside of you will be fixed. It will just always reiterate to you that something within you needs to be healed. And it will continue to bring you circumstances and experiences that tell you that, until you take the reins by the balls and do it yourself. Ooh, this is an intense message. I'm sorry, babes. I love you though. I really do. But this is like legit shit, and it will continue for years and years and years and years, and you will continue to think that it's something wrong with you, when in reality, you just gotta heal some shit. That's all it is. Yeah, how to ensure you don't lose your shit again? Start looking at things honestly. Be authentic with yourself. Like, you need to be brutally honest with how you feel, why you're obsessing about things outside of you, and why you want to spend so much time filling every single moment with anything except for what's in here. That to me is a big red flag. If you can't sit with yourself, you have to have something distracting you. There's something huge within you that you have got to look at. And the minute that you look at it, it dissipates. It doesn't even stay as big and bad and scary as it is. It really doesn't. It's just our fear of it creates something that actually isn't even there. So when you have the power and you take that power back and you choose to look at it, you'll see that you were just holding yourself there from a wounded ego and self-criticism, causing unnecessary drama for yourself, because you'd rather go through that and you use those outside circumstances as the excuse to why you are the way you are, instead of just having the courage and taking a leap of faith and overcoming fear and just accepting the risk. Like, this is pretty intense, Aries. Like, there is some shit you need to fucking address, and you're not addressing it. So it's causing you to have a hard time sleeping. You know, you're seeing yourself in a light that really isn't that, you're not seeing yourself in a very nice light either. And you're thinking about things like outside of your character, like that wouldn't normally be you. Aries, please. This is heavy. Super heavy. You need to understand that the contrast you feel is trying to enlighten you. Yeah, they want to warn you that physical sickness manifests into the 3D from unhealed inner traumas that are usually controlled by fear or ego. They need you to stop focusing on what you're focusing on. Clear your mind. Have a mind detox and body detox. You need to have brutal honesty with yourself and address those darkest parts of your soul, and the only way you can do that is by going within. Sorry, Aries, that was kind of harsh, but look. No matter how far you run from yourself, there you'll be. Like, it doesn't matter where you go, who you do it with, how you do it, what you change. That trauma within you will follow you everywhere until you choose to address it and stop placing the importance on avoiding it. You need brutal honesty with this. And you're not going to get good sleep until you're honest with yourself about this, because I mean, you're my exact opposite. I'm a Libra, right? You guys have a need to fulfill your honest, authentic self in this life, and when you don't do that, you get kind of Libra-ish in that, like, things are out of balance, if that makes sense. So I really hope that you just will love yourself enough to dive in deep, because this is something that is going to follow you. It's not something that's going, and I'm not saying it's like a demon or something. I don't know, I heard demon, like, no, it's not some shit like that. This is a trauma. It's a wound. It's a child wound. It's an inner child wound that hasn't been healed, that has you acting out of your character. And because it's something that's been it's been there for so long that you feel that this is actually who you are, and it's not. It's not. You just need to shift some things. There are some thoughts in there that don't serve you anymore. That's just all it is. All right, next we have Scorpio. These aren't going to be able to go on my Instagram because it's so big. Whatever. Now we know. I tried earlier. Instagram was like, nope. The file's way too big. I was like, oh. My bad. Alright. What's the fucking problem for Scorpio, please? You are not being authentic with yourself. Like, you're being very inauthentic. And it's stemming from shame, regret, and guilt. You have a lot of feelings that you are not talking about right now, Scorpio. I'm hearing that you lost somebody, or it's from a loss of losing somebody that you truly love. But, like, you're regretting the past and, like, the part you played. Where are you about to lose yourself? Lose your shit. Yeah, lose yourself. I'm hearing lose yourself. Because you're trying to force things that don't align with you. I don't know what it is you're trying to force, but it has a lot to do with the loss you feel. Like, a lot to do with the loss that you feel. And because of that, you're giving your power away. You need to remember how incredibly awesome you are. Okay, Scorpio? How can Scorpio keep their shit together, please? Can Scorpio keep their shit together? Yeah, you really need to understand that the world needs you. The world needs your power. They need your voice. But when you're in this lower vibrational energy, you have the ability to use it for shit that doesn't matter. And so it could portray you being a certain way. So it's just they want you to remember, like, you're so fucking amazing. You're so talented. You were incredible. There's so many people love you. Okay, like, I could cry right now. Like, the energy is really you're going through it. You're going through it, and I want you to know that you're amazing. Okay, like, whatever you're going through, just keep going. Yeah, I don't think I've ever cried in a reading before, but it's you feel like you're not doing enough. I need you to let go. Okay, I need you to let go of these things that you're holding on to, because it's not who you are. All right. You may need to go talk to somebody right now, Scorpio. Like, I'm getting therapist. You need to start moving. Yin yoga is really good to connect you with your body, especially when you are feeling so disassociated from everyone and everything. Like, I'm feeling a very traumatic feeling of just being very alone. Don't drink, okay? Don't drink to deal with this. Green juice. Green juice will help you. There's a lot that you're, like, I feel like you're on the edge. Like, you're, when I was a kid, we had these things where it was just magnets on each side, like, they balanced each other, but it was a little bird, and you put it on your hand, and it balanced, and it was like, I think it was an eagle, and it balanced. It was a dumb toy. It really was like, it was pointless, really. Kids liked it, but it just didn't really do much. You just put it on your hand. That was all it did. When it, like, got one side was out of balance, it would just fall off your hand. Like, you're teetering. And what you're teetering towards is shit that will literally self-destruct you. So you can't do that, okay? You gotta hold it together. You gotta hold it together. You got this. You do. But you got to remember why you started, And you gotta remember that if you don't do what you're supposed to do, all of those people that are relying on you will never do what they're supposed to do. And it seems dark right now. It seems really dark. But you have everything you need. How to ensure you don't lose your shit, Scorpio. You need some time alone. Okay, you need to go within. You need to stay away from everyone around you, because I think that they are all playing a part. I think that every person around you, situation, experience, circumstance, has played a part in this. And I'm hearing Humpty Dumpty. But like, you're not going to get put back together for a while if you let that, if you fall off the edge. I don't know what this is pertaining to. But whatever it is, like, there's like whatever addiction you have that you're like on the edge, on the verge of like falling back into, you cannot do it. This is your confirmation that everything you've worked for will slip through your fingers. Okay? Yeah. There's something that you have to trade. There's something you have to give up. There's nothing else left to learn from the experience. You have to walk away from it. Whatever it is, you cannot go back. This is like life or death. Might be a person. Somebody, you got the soulmate card, but it's upside down. This is a relationship that no longer fosters personal growth. There is no love or friendship in it, and it's no longer harmonious. It's detrimental to your living. All right? I don't know if there's some sort of abuse or something like that, but like, this is something that's detrimental to you having a happy, healthy life. Like, I'm hearing very unhealthy. Like, I have to get away, have to cut away, because penguins are known to mate for life. They don't leave their partners. Alignment is simply a practice state of vibration. Your default vibration is one that can literally, I don't know what you do wherever you go with your default, Scorpio, but it's not a place of a healthy alignment. And those around you are not, every person has played a piece to where you are and how you feel. That's all I can say, that every person around you has played a part into how you feel, and none of it is kosher. Like, I've never gotten choked up like that in a reading ever. I've never ever felt like I was gonna cry, because you don't know what to do. That which is like unto itself is drawn. You're surrounding yourself around people that are providing more of this energy that you don't want to be around. And you have to trust yourself, because second guessing only occurs in the mind, and your mind is, I'm hearing a toxic wasteland. And I'm so sorry, but it's like I'm seeing an ocean with pollution and oil spills and like fire on the top of the, like, it's just like whatever it is, I'm hearing toxic wasteland. There's nothing to go back to. You cannot go back to that. You will not survive. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I have to stop this reading. This energy is really intense. Yeah, so I really hope that you figure it out, Scorpio. I said Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could have Aquarius in your chart, but you need to understand that going backwards is not an option. It's not an option. All right? I love you guys. All right, next we have Cancer. What's up, Cancer? That was some really pretty intense energy. I don't think I've ever just about started crying in a reading like that, where I couldn't, like, I got choked up. So just shuffle this a couple times. get your shit together spread. I don't know that I'll be able to do this spread much more just because my guides come through so hard and they turn every message into like a healing message. So even when I try to have it like light and airy, like it gets pretty intense. All right, what's the fucking problem with Cancer, please? What's the problem with Cancer, please? They want you to understand how loved you are and how many people you have around you that are supporting you in the 5D. Okay, you have a lot of angels. You're here for a reason. They don't want you to fuck it up, all right? You may be... You're giving your power away because you're looking at things outside of you that you have no control over, and you're feeling as if it's your fault or you should be blamed. Again, I'm just hearing you're so loved. You're so appreciated. Why are you about to lose your shit? Because you can't let go of something. You need to move on from things. And it may seem like it's too early, right? Like, I can't move on, you know? But the way to let things flow is to get in movement. And I'm hearing yin yoga, so let me just write down yin yoga for you guys. I will put some yin yoga in the description for you guys, but it's like you're unable to let go because you're so focused on the things like right here. How to keep your shit together, Cancer. How to keep your shit together. How to keep your shit together. Yeah, you've got a lot of shame and regret, like pent up guilt. You may not be eating, you know. They want you to let go. They want you to, my back. I'm hearing feeling it is healing it. And you need to let yourself feel what it is that you're not feeling. Like it's the drop the ego card. I'm not getting that you have a lot of ego. I'm just getting that like your ego serves as protection. So they're like, in a way, you do have your ego up, and that there's a wall and you can't feel what it is that's coming through, and you need to let yourself feel it. What's the benefit of keeping their shit together for Cancer, please? What's the benefit of keeping their shit together for Cancer? Besides the fucking obvious, right? Benefit of keeping your shit together is that you'll laugh again. Okay, like you're really going through it, and the benefit of keeping your shit together is that like some of you have lost people specifically, and they want you to understand that you got to go easy on yourself. You got to do you. Stop letting the past or what has happened change you, because that's not your mission here. That's not what you're here for. You're here for a very specific mission, and you trying to be someone that you're not, or letting the hurt and the pain that you've dealt with change you, is going to also shift you energetically from being able to handle your mission. So it's like a laughter therapy is something I'm hearing for you. Google it, or just type laughter therapy in on YouTube, and also EFT, emergency freedom technique. Is it emergency freedom to energy freedom technique? It's something freedom technique. What's the first fucking word? I cannot remember. And laughter therapy are two things that I'm gonna have to put in the description for you. Also, Cancer, okay, I want you to get like a pen and paper. Probably pause this if you need to. And I want you to just like get like 2 sheets of like notebook paper, like, you know, 8x10 paper, and a pen or a pencil, and write on every single page. So I want you to fill like 4 pages, and basically what I want you to do is I just want you to write how you're feeling. Like, don't censor yourself. Don't worry about anyone reading it, because after you're done, I just want you to rip it up and like throw it away. but you need to get into the habit of like purging everything that you're dealing with, because it's holding in your body. It's like a holding pattern in your body, and you're only going to continue to feel this shame, this regret, and this guilt until you do this, okay? So how can we ensure that Cancer doesn't lose their shit? Yeah, love. Give some love and get some love. So like go do some things for other people. Let me just write that down really quick. I mean, you can choose to keep the paper instead of ripping it. It's just when you do rip it, and if you do choose to rip it, like, because you don't want anyone to find it or whatever it may be, have the intent that when you rip it, all of those emotions are being released from your body. Okay, like literally, and like intend that to leave your body as you can read it out loud and rip it and say, you know, no longer, this is no longer my issue. I what is it? I cast this burden to the Christ within and go free to be happy. Okay. All right, I think I'll remember that. My paper is totally like, there's notes all over it. It's not exactly put together notes, but I think I got it. Yeah, there's been a huge energetic shift with you, Cancer. And it's like, there's divine timing that's at play, and you need to understand that time is irrelevant. Like, time is not fluid. I don't even truly believe time exists, to be honest. They want you to just step into the full, like, be fully present in the moment and just literally take it one day at a time. Stop going into your past, stop going into your future. You need to just, every moment of the day. All right, now I'm breathing. Okay, now what do I want to do? I'm going to go get a sandwich. Now I'm eating my sandwich. I'm being present while I'm eating my sandwich. And try to be as present as possible without letting your mind wander. And if you can do that every single day, what's going to happen is you're going to gain control of your mind. Yeah, and the divine timing is at play. Hold your vibration. Like something is coming in for you. You are divinely protected. You have guides on the other side that have got your back, but they need you to understand the true test of self-love is how one handles projections from another. So you may be really taking on a lot from other people, and or have taken on other people's burdens as your own. And they want you to know that a belief is just a thought. You continue to think, you need to change the thought, and you'll change the belief. Okay, there's this like pent up it's this pent up aggression with you, Cancer, that back is like, whoa, it's got you really taking on a lot, and it's not all yours to take on. Okay, all right, I love you guys, and I hope that this helped you. Namaste.